Hi guys. Day zero on the build of the Rad Sky Lab. We are about 30 minutes ago. We finally got the keys back to the place. This has been maybe 5 years. We've been trying to we've been working on getting into here and getting it set up. And today you get to come along for the journey. So we're just going to do a quick tour, like show you where we're at. Like this is literally day zero, and we've got a lot we need to fix up. So come on in. So this space is what we hope will be the showroom in the future. It was a little bit of an office space previously. So yeah, some high quality curtains and blinds up at the moment, and I really don't know what's been going on with this flooring. But yeah, big plans ahead. And now we can go through and have a look at the office space. So this will be the office in the future. There's a very old kitchen here, a lot of cabinets on the wall. This absolutely disgusting kind of peachy orange on the walls, which is just driving me a bit nuts. And this will be our new office space in the future. So I can see our desks going in this corner, some new flooring, smaller kitchenette. This might be where we get started first. Let's go into the main workshop.
What about this? This?
Oh yeah. So we'll have a look in the main workshop. Very excited about what's behind this panel. So if this is our showroom, yeah, it's always been a goal of ours to have a showroom where you can look out and see where everything is getting made. And so I'll show you what's behind this wall when we get into the workshop. Here we go. 300 square meters of factory space. This was built in the 90s, actually by a local surfboard shaper called Larry Levine, and this was where he shaped surfboards right up until when he retired from surfboard shaping. So there's a massive amount of history in this building. So, and even from when Larry shifted out, there's been many other surfboard shapers have come and gone from the space.
Actually, the guy that we bought it off, Paul Jeggles, was the last shaper in this space at the time.
Yeah. So this is this has history in board making. So we're our hopes or dreams or plans with this space is to turn it back into a board building facility, something that we'll be able to make boards in for years to come. And so this main workshop space is absolutely, I think it's absolutely awesome. What I super love is this high stud height. So I think this was really going to need a ceiling. There's too much space up there for dust to get trapped that you'll just never be able to keep it clean if we don't have a ceiling in here. Lighting at the moment's really poor. Most of them don't work, but I'm thinking LED panel lights, repaint all the walls, get this clean the floor. This has been a
we're not even going to look at that.
Yeah, this has been a car workshop for many years. I have no idea how we're going to clean this floor, but that will happen at some point.
For light, that will also help.
Yeah. So this is what was on the other side of that panel in the showroom. So that's actually a window that's been painted over and boarded up. I want to open all that back up so you can see into this workshop space, see what is going on, all the amazing projects. Now, kind of thinking CNC machine for this corner, maybe box it in. It's kind of important to have easy access for putting materials in, so being close to the door is great. There is, we've got a little wash down sink here, instant hot water. That's at least handy for the moment. Actually, one of the things the place really has is actually good access to water around the entire perimeter of the workshop. The electrical all needs a good look at, I think. So if we come through here, this feels to me like this used to be a shaping bay. You can actually see there was blue paint on the walls underneath this white, and and in fact you can see the blue up on the windows. That's a classic sign that this was a surfboard shaping bay. So could very likely end up being another surfboard shaping bay in the future. So one of the many toilets in this place. And then we're into this bay. Again, this is a wet room. So this was definitely designed for wet sanding. So I think as a grinding bay, finishing bay for composites products. There's plenty of water here. There's good drainage on the floor. Just needs a new ceiling, needs painting, maybe some more plaster. There's a shower in there. It's all has potential. Big hole in the floor. This maybe this part of the workshop's more of a general purpose working area. Materials cutting. We do need like an engineering bay somewhere. So, and then this was a partition wall into another unit, so that we're on several titles here. So I think this is opened up to connect the two units together. And then another little storage room. Not quite sure what we're going to use this for, but maybe this could actually be a really good engineering space. If we put all metalworking stuff in here, then we can keep the contamination out of the rest of the workshop. Yeah, needs a good clean, a replaster. Ceiling's not too bad. Floor needs a paint. So this is pretty typical. The door's all falling apart here, so there is. It's just everything needs fixing. So everything needs painting. This space, I think this is probably going to be composites. We have good. It's a lower ceiling height here. Probably board pressing, board lamination. We've got access to an outside wall here, so we can put good ventilation in. So yeah. Again, this definitely needs a new ceiling. There's water damage and the like. And then the next part of the tour, there's a really cool little room that we've there. Not quite sure what we're going to do with it yet, but definitely excited to show people. Follow me. These stairs are more like a ladder than they are a set of stairs. But how cool is this space? We have wooden floors, we have wooden ceilings. It's actually got windows on 3 walls. And from here, we can actually look down and we can check the surf at kitchen windows, which is that is just amazing for us to be able to have a sea view from part of the workshop is going to be amazing. But this is probably one of the spaces that we've got to work on first. It's got all these tin panels have been put up because behind them are broken windows. So we need to get a glazier in here. We need to get this room back to watertight, and then we can, maybe we can sand, polyurethane these floors, get it, paint these walls, turn this into a, I don't know, this could be an editing suite, it could be another office, we could
Photo studio.
put printers up here for doing the graphics. Could be all sorts, but yeah, super excited about this space.